dog, and it's making its way around social media. The video also leading to the department opening an internal investigation into this incident. After that video began circulating online, people began reaching out to animal rescue groups, as you can imagine, in our community, including Paws Patrol LV.
News 3's Ambar Rodriguez live here in studio after speaking with volunteers from the nonprofit who stepped in to help.
After volunteers with Paws Patrol made their way to Barstow, they tell me they found the dog, who goes by the name Mamas, in the middle of the desert, miles from town. They say when they finally got to her, she had a gunshot wound to her left leg. We want to warn you, some of these images may be hard for some of you to see.
It wasn't like a desperate search, but it was definitely like a determined search. We wanted to find her.
After Paws Patrol volunteers T. Riga and Tammy Solciano arrived in Barstow to search for the injured dog, the mission to find her was on.
We went for a couple hours worth of driving around the different areas people said they may have seen her. And then we did probably an hour or two at least of driving around the trails. And then we probably spent about 2 hours or so droning with the thermal drone, which is when we did seem to find her in the desert.
The two say they were able to use the drone to move her closer to town.
At that point, we just watched her, and then at some point, T was able to sit down on the sidewalk and feed her and secure her.
Once they caught her, the two say they saw how seriously injured she was.
She had a bullet shot to the leg.
And that leg was just dangling, like no structure to it at all.
After claiming the dog with the city, they safely brought her back to Las Vegas, where she is now recovering.
The problem is nobody took responsibility for this dog in this community. She had babies there. They took the babies over, but nobody really actually invested in Mama. They fed her. They knew she was around, but she was free roaming. And at some point, we don't know the circumstances, she got injured. And that's when this whole freeze thing came down, and he tried to euthanize her.
We reached out to the Barstow Police Department and are awaiting a response. The volunteers tell me tomorrow morning, Mamas the dog is scheduled to have her leg amputated as there is no other solution. But they tell me it will help her have a second chance and live a healthy life. Reporting live in studio, I'm Ambar Rodriguez for News 3.
An amazing gesture from here in Southern Nevada, crossing state lines to help this dog. Ambar, thank you.
Yeah, such a sad story.